Hi, this is Shakeima Chatman, owner of the Chatman Group with Carolina Elite Real Estate, also author of the book Possess the Land, The Believer's Guide to Home Buying. Buying a home for the very first time can be a very scary adventure, but I want to spend some time today telling you 5 mistakes that first-time homebuyers make so that you don't make the same mistake. The first mistake I find that first-time homebuyers make is failing to get pre-qualified for a loan. I know it can be exciting looking at homes online and just wanting to jump in right away and start exploring their homes, but you could be setting yourself up for disappointment. The purpose of the pre-qualification is going to allow you to determine where you want to be budget-wise in your purchase. It's also going to give you answers to questions like how much of a down payment you will need, as well as any closing costs that you will need for your purchase. The last thing you want to do is get excited about a house, view it, go for the qualification, and then later find out that you do not qualify for the home. The second mistake that I find that first-time homebuyers make is they automatically assume that all loans are created equal. When you're shopping for a home for the very first time, do yourself a favor and talk with multiple loan officers and compare the options that they're providing you. You may find that the rates may be different, the fees may be different, as well as the down payment requirements. Taking the time to do that due diligence can save you loads of money in the end, and also it's going to assure you that you have financing that best meets your needs as well as your budget. The third mistake I see first-time home buyers make is they fail to account for additional loan costs. A lot of emphasis is placed on preparing for the down payment, but there are additional fees that you need to be prepared for. For example, closing costs. Those are the fees that the lender is going to charge you to actually process the loan. They can include anything from a credit report fee, a home appraisal, to the title search that must be prepared to clear your property. In addition, you also need to be prepared to pay for your home inspections. So it will be beneficial for you to understand all the fees that are involved with the purchase in addition to the actual down payment. The next mistake I find that home buyers make is they fail to get a home inspection. With a resale, it's almost obviously that you need to get a home inspection because the house has been lived in and you want to find out what problems may arise. But I also caution you with new construction that you also get a home inspection. Although the house is brand new, there have been contractors who've been sublet to do the construction of the home, and sometimes mistakes are made. So as we talked about before, additional fees that you need to prepare for, a home inspection is one that you should definitely budget for. You want to make sure that you identify any issues with the home before you actually go into it. The final mistake that I find that first-time home buyers make is failing to hire a real estate agent to work in their best interest. You may be able to call on a sign that you see in front of a home that you like, not realizing that that agent is representing the seller's interest. You want to make sure that you have someone who represents your interest. Also, when you're working with new construction, there's going to be a sales agent on site. That agent is a licensed realtor working for the builder. You want to make sure that you have someone that you've hired that works for you. Here's the interesting thing that most people do not know about buyer agency representation. You can usually get represented by a real estate agent without ever paying their fee. Their fee can be paid at closing out of the seller's side of the transaction. So doesn't it make sense for you to hire an expert to work on behalf of your best interest as you're going through something that you've never experienced before? And the process of buying a home could be very complex. So here are 5 mistakes that I've given you that first-time home buyers make, hoping that you won't make these same mistakes. If you are a first-time home buyer and you're ready to get into the housing market, but you're not quite sure where to get started, click the link below to schedule a 15-minute buyer readiness assessment with me. And at the end of that call, we will have developed a plan for you to get you on your journey to home ownership. Thank you for watching this video and have a great day.